On the overall, ladies and gentlemen, a difficult precedent has been set in South Africa's fragile democracy, that despite ethical questions, if one has the support of a political majority, one can continue to be president anyway. In other words, the lesson is this: the ethical can be subdued to the political, as long as that doesn't cripple governance and stability in the country. But we should raise the question, what kind of stability, and what about the quality of society as a whole? This is hardly considered in this kind of dominant political climate. If we go back to the argument that the ethical is about answerability to the other, the ethical is a recommendation to others or similarly placed person to do the same. The lesson is that unethical conduct in presidential leadership should not simply be chastised for a moment and then be buried in the past, lest similar conduct occurs in future. Ethical deficiencies in presidential leadership have grave implications, not only for the future of democracy, but for the healing and cohesion of our society. South African society still needs to heal from the unethical apartheid past. Hence the importance of ethical leadership in all spheres of our society. A healed society finds ways to stand together against unethical power, be it economic or political power. But an unhealed society insists on moving on even after the shocking glare of unethical conduct at the highest levels. This is what South African society is like at this point. We frown and even protest when dissatisfied with leadership inadequacies. But this is usually very short-lived because people want to move on. They will do so as if nothing happened. This attests to a lack of healing and insecure psycho-existential condition. South African society, even after apartheid, is still gripped by fear. But after 1994, it's another kind of fear gripping our communities. From the democratic victory of 1994, almost all South Africans benefited something, that is freedom from apartheid oppression. But another kind of fear is now pervasive, the fear that there is something to lose in confronting the unethical vicissitudes of political leadership. The losses may include losing chance to work in one's own field, loss of business opportunities, government grant opposition in the bureaucracy. In other words, there is a whole package of existential vulnerabilities which drive everyone into a foxhole of purely material existence and general obedience. At presidential level, the question today is much more complex than the one we asked when Thabo Mbeki became president. During the Mbeki time, as scholars we asked, has Mbeki as president managed to capture and articulate a clear vision and a sense of collective values? Does he offer the leadership South Africa needs? We asked these questions, but the record of the current president renders these questions superfluous. Perhaps the most fitting question could be, does the current president have any sense of ethical duty towards the nation that he serves? What are the metaphysical elements of his conscience? And do they have variables of guilt and shame?